In the more than 2 decades that I have served on the board of Robin Hood, I have never seen a more severe crisis facing the most vulnerable New Yorkers. We polled over 250 of our grantees, and 170 of them stand to lose $840 million of federal funding in the proposed budget cuts. Just days ago, partners sat down to share the impact in real time.
Nonprofits are the unseen infrastructure of this city. We are the first responders. What happens when we're not there?
I have been doing this work now for 30 years. I think this is the scariest I've seen it since I've been in practice.
We have to hit that point where everyone realizes that we are all in this together. After 9/11, Hurricane Sandy, COVID, everyone stood together, and it's not just about our most vulnerable who will be affected, but all New Yorkers will be affected.
The emergency is felt by the people who are suffering. I don't think people recognize the stakes.
What's at stake is people's lives. People are going to die from some of these decisions if they go through.
Every administration has been shrinking SNAP.
There will be cuts to Medicaid.
It's not just a headline. It's not a tweet. It's about individuals' lives. It's here. It's happening.
If you eliminate community-based organizations, you're eliminating the best of New York City.
The reality is, it's really easy to tumble into the worst set of outcomes as a result of living in poverty.
We have seniors who are sacrificing their nutrition and their interaction with the community because they're scared.
Health centers, physicians, doctors, all uncertain about what lies ahead for our patients.
We lost a quarter of the customers who are coming for food. They're afraid to wait in line at a pantry.
People are operating from a place of fear.
The fear that there'll be hundreds of thousands, millions more young people who are food insecure, it's terrifying.
They're afraid to walk down the street. They're afraid to drop their kids off at schools.
My favorite quote of Mr. Rogers is, "When you're scared, you go where the helpers are." What happens when the helpers aren't there?
There's going to be more homelessness. There's going to be more gender-based violence. There's going to be more people who are sick and filling up our public hospitals.
We're going to see more mental health crises. We're going to see more kids in foster care. And we're going to see kids living on the streets.
We're at risk not just of losing a generation, but of losing our sense of what America is.
That's a level of terror that is not the United States of America. It is not New York City. It's not what we strive for.
Our souls are at risk because this should not be a question to provide access and service to the most vulnerable of our population. This should not be an issue.
This is not the time to look out for our own. This is a time to look out for everybody.
As an individual, stand up and say, it's not what I want for kids and families.
Be tough enough to care, tough enough to step up to help other people whose situation is so dark in this moment.
And when it comes to standing up for New York, Robin Hood is the biggest player in the room in fighting poverty. And that ability to stand up and raise the flag to say, we have to do something now, say, look, we're standing up. We need you to also. This is your opportunity to do what is needed for either your family or for other people's families, and to be able, someone's gonna ask you someday, what'd you do in 2025? And you're gonna have to have an answer, and hopefully you'll have a good one.